Someone has chosen violence. Let me go grab him real quick.
Oh, who has chosen violence? What?
Our cat Shizuma.
Hello, everybody. We're live.
Hello.
Hi, John.
Hello.
Hi, Cordy. Hi, Kai. Hi, Ems. I'm sorry. I can't leave the lo-fi music on. You can't hear the Doki music if we leave the lo-fi on. It's pretty loud, actually.
So true.
But that's why the starting soon and leaving streams are so important, because you get to hear my lo-fi music, you know? I'm glad somebody likes it, at least. That makes me happy, because I actually spent money for someone to compose the tracks, so it makes me happy that the money was well spent.
Yeah.
I know, it's been a while. I'm technically on hiatus right now, but I decided to go ahead and finish the Dokis, because it's the Dokis. I was like, I gotta get these side stories done, so...
Understandable, yeah.
Yeah. And then once this is over, I'm gonna go back to hiatus for a little bit till I can get all my plans together, but I have a lot of cool ideas, and it's gonna be really fun once I get back to doing stuff again, so yeah. I just need a little more time to get things organized and figure out how I'm gonna approach things, and I have a little bit more projects I want to get worked on, or started at least, before I get back to streaming.
Totally
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll force me to stream? Ouch. All in due time. I mean, I have lots of stuff like that's gonna be coming out soon. Like, I have the Chibi Heather model, and then I just got my IRL cosplay today. So I got all kinds of stuff going on. I think I'm gonna make that a redeem. I think I'm gonna make both of those a redeem, actually. But I'll only probably wear the top half of the Heather cosplay.
Fair.
Understandable.
Because no one can see the other part, so.
So exhausting.
Right, and the Heather cosplay, not gonna lie, it's really, really great, but it's all in separate pieces, so, like, it's a lot of parts. It's a long, lengthy process.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, fair.
for that redeem, I'm gonna make it a lot of points, and then I'm just gonna go on BRB to change, and then put the top,
fair.
half on. Yeah.
Did you, like, commission a friend for that, or did you just, like,
I wrote a comment on my Twitter post about it. It was made by a cosplayer, slash, seamstress on Fiverr she makes cosplays, so... I have her tagged on Twitter, if you want to commission her. I highly recommend it.
In that. Yeah.
She is really, really responsive, and she's really, really nice, and she always, like, wants to make sure everything is perfect, and it came in super fast, like, faster than I was expecting, so yeah, especially due to international shipping, because she is from Portugal, but didn't take that long at all. Alright, yeah, it'll be on my, my Heather cosplay tweet that I posted earlier. But she's great. I posted her Fiverr link there, and you can just, find her gigs from her, profile thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's very, very
cool.
good. She pays very good attention to detail, and I really, really like her, so. I have some other, like, cosplays I want to get from her in the future, just because I know she does good work, and they're like really like off the wall cosplays that I've like never seen anywhere. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard to find cosplays sometimes for like really you know, characters that a lot of people aren't really fans of or don't get blown up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I removed the flute. So if you want the Titanic recorder, it's in the bits redeems now. Because I'm gonna add some more channel point redeems with my emotes, and I need to so I had to take away some of the like sound alert redeems, but I moved all the sounds to the bits, so it's still there, it's just moved.
It's a lot less obtrusive that way, I find.
Yeah.
I think that's better.
Yeah, it keeps all the sounds in one place, and that way people don't have to like keep spending their points on it.
Right.
So
Definitely.
now it's free. You can play it whenever you want. You know. Anyways, sorry I've been rambling for 15 minutes. Welcome back to the Dokies with the FurBabies. So this is gonna be our last Doki stream because we're on the last 2 chapters, so we're gonna knock these chapters out and say goodbye. But for now, we're just gonna enjoy the time we have. So we're gonna have a good time. So we got. You don't know how to bring the bits up. Are you on your phone, or are you on? It should pop up either way. The sound alerts thing. Does it work
yeah,
on
it should
phone?
be there.
Chromebook? I don't know how Chromebook works. There should be, if you tap the middle of your screen or hover with your mouse on the middle of the live stream, there should be a little icon that says sound alerts. It'll be purple. It should be on the right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
And you click it and it'll have a list of sounds you can use. And it's at the very end. But I don't know how Chromebook works. I would hope that it's there. But
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
either, actually.
I have been summoned, right? Always comes back for the Dokies. I've got more visual novels I'm going to be continuing / playing after this game in the future, but it'll be a little bit of time, but this one's just a very special one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we are back with the FurBabies, without FurBaby,
Ooh.
obviously,
FurBaby
and
minus FurBaby.
thankfully. So we got Priscilla playing Yuri, and we got Yuki playing Sayori,
That's me, I'm Yuki.
and we got Momoka playing Monica. Monica.
That's me.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing the self-love chapter. Dun dun dun! You found it! Congratulations! The Titanic one will be towards the end. It's just called Titanic Recorder, but it means the same thing. It plays the same sound. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna be doing the Yuri Natsuki chapter, so took you 10 years, but you found it. Doesn't matter how long it takes you.
True.
Who is... that's Yuri. I just said that. Priscilla is playing the, purple-haired character who is named Yuri.
The Banani girl on your screen. is
Banani.
me.
Yeah, right next to her little cheepy. Yuri's little cheepy. How do you bring the bits again? I just told you! Listen! Do y'all not listen to me? If you're on phone, I think it should be on there. Tap the middle of your screen. There should be a little sound alerts button. Pray. It's a little purple smiley with headphones on, And then if you're on your computer, you should just be able to hover the live stream and it should just pop up. Oh, oh true, I'm blind. I can't smell the screen with my ears. Okay. What? Alright. I think it should be on phone. Let me pull the stream up on phone and double check for you. But phone is kind of bullshit sometimes.
True.
Yeah.
Mobile is kind of iffy.
It's right here, guys. What do you mean? Okay, you pull up the live stream on your phone, right where you see the GIF sub thing. To the right of that is the little thing. There. It's right there, guys. It's right there. Oh my god. Alright, can't believe you've done this. Yes, agreed. Alright, we're gonna start this chapter because we've been rambling, or I've been rambling for like 20 minutes, so let's do it. Time to learn some self-love.
Okay, so I will be narrating this first part, so... Okay. It's only been 1 day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki with Monika's help.
Best CG, though.
True. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. And because of the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch. Because the staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day.
What are you doing here?
I just...
Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs.
Damn, girl, you work out. Well, what are you doing here?
She does read, like, brick books, I mean. I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink I like.
Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. It's so quiet that every one of her movements seem to reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with in the place of the coins. It's some kind of iced tea. But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her.
It's, like, way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant, really. I mean, it's totally cool. It's your thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you, so... Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean it like that either. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea.
It's okay. Everything is okay.
Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection.
That's what I need to hear every day. Scylla saying, it's okay.
Right? Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri.
Well, I can leave if you want.
Yuri shakes her head.
That's not the time for a hype, guys.
Natsuki twists the cap off her drink and takes a sip. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. and the two just sit there for a long time. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. Even without any words, this seems to mean at least something, though it's not clear what that may be. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki is the first to stand up with her empty drink bottle.
Are you coming today? To the club?
Yuri nods.
I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to. Eventually.
There's no rush.
Oof.
There's no rush.
It's okay, boy. That's understandable. I hope you have a good day.
Oh. I promise.
Thanks.
It's the next day. Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Today she seems to be holding some kind of book as well.
Oh, you're here again. Well, I just came here to read this because... Oh my god. Because there aren't any people around here.
Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was.
Well, I know, but there's no people here. Valid.
Yeah.
I see.
Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. After yesterday's lunch and the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it.
But it's okay that I'm here?
Yeah, I don't care. I mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Especially since, like, they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them exactly, but I just don't want it to come up again now after I've waited so long for this volume to come out. Literally months at this point.
You don't have other friends who are into manga?
Not unless online friends count. They so count.
Totally.
And Sayori, but that's different because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into at least just look like books, so you don't have to feel like everyone is constantly judging you by what you're reading.
That would be so awful.
I can't believe you've done this.
Especially since I already hate attention so much.
Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with.
Oh, I have online friends.
Me too, what a coincidence!
Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days.
Yeah, I think middle school is when I started getting online and talking to people too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across
Just
the face.
do it! Make your dreams come true!
Relatable.
Oh, whatever. We were all just stupid kids back then anyway. Some of the fanfics I wrote, thank God I used a pseudonym, right? Oh my god, the old fanfics I wrote. That was a time. But I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. And a better writer. So I don't think that would change anything.
I wonder if a few years from now we'll think the same thing about our current selves?
Probably.
That doesn't make you uncomfortable?
No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Alright, here.
Oh, Natsuki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her on cheek. Sorry, had a sorry moment.
Valid. That's me from the future coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow. I didn't mean to do it that hard.
Yuri doesn't seem very happy. But then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. She turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile as though it was a really funny joke.
Oh,
Same.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then.
The conversation ends quickly, and Natsuki opens her book. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. But the whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation.
You're back.
Oh, I love how excited you sounded. You're back! Like surprised. Yeah, I'm here to lay low again.
Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more.
Hey, did you buy that?
Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Oh,
Oh?
huh? Okay. Okay. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact.
What, like, for me? But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up?
Well, I mean, I would have drank it myself, I guess. It was a stupid thing to do.
No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind. What I mean to say is thank you. And that it's a really nice gesture.
It's okay if you don't feel that way.
I do. It was the other things that I didn't mean. I swear. Please believe me.
Yuri pauses, then nods.
Walking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too.
Valid.
So accurate. Talking is impossible.
Words are hard.
Understandable.
I say it all the time.
Yeah. So I believe you.
Natsuki exhales in relief. She then sits down next to Yuri and takes the drink. Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid response filled her with self-doubt.
I'll do something nice for you next time.
Please, don't feel obligated.
I want to. I want to do nice things too.
Okay.
She says aggressively.
Thank you.
Let me love you. You can thank me after I figure out how to do something nice. Make her cupcakes.
I'll do it then too.
Natsuki sighs.
Nothing. It just reminds me how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately.
Is that why you've been coming here?
Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. There are just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch today. I like being around them when we're all just having fun, but they also just can't take anything seriously. So when I'm, I don't know, feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. A tsundere and a yandere walk into a school. Plot! Let's go. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club.
How come?
I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good with just putting up with it. Because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But I just have a hard time doing that lately. But it's just my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not going to demand for everyone around me to change.
But
Ooh, I struggle with that too. And it's just, I think it's just a maturity thing. Like, you gotta know when to read the mood and know when it's a serious conversation and when to start making jokes.
Right.
In high school, a lot of people don't know that difference, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Monica and Sayori really don't agree with that kind of thing. But they're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself. I feel like you need to get better friends
Yeah, for real.
at this point. I'm gonna wait till that redeem gets away.
Understandable.
Hi, Sonic!
Hello.
Sonic.
Sorry, none of this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it.
It's okay. I like listening.
What? Listening to other people's problems?
Yes.
I mean, I've had quite a lot of streams without the flute. It's possible. That's weird. Sorry.
I just like learning about people.
Ew. I like that one a lot, actually.
Do you think it's weird?
No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood, so... Hi, Bully. I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going?
If you'd like.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now.
What are some things that you like about your friends?
A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang with, like, after school and on the weekends, and they really like my baking, and it's fun to complain about school together. They make me laugh a lot, and we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes.
Oh. I'm bad at a lot of those things.
So?
Are those all things that are important to you?
Well, kind of, but they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is really different from that, but I'm still friends with them too.
Well, Sayori really likes your baking.
All the applause, there you go.
And she makes you laugh.
I think Sayori likes any baking though.
That's fair, yeah.
Girl who eats cookie off of the ground.
Right? Can't
Doesn't
believe
really
you've done
have the
this.
highest standards. And she complains a lot.
That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends.
Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings.
Wow. Ouch. She's calling it like
Ouch.
it is. Alright, tea time, everybody.
Okay.
Which basically just means drink a beverage of your choice.
Right.
I want hot cocoa.
Oh, that sounds so good.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here it comes. Excuse me? How about you don't talk that way about my friends that you don't know anything about? Ouch.
Natsuki stands up.
No, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave.
Natsuki sighs and shakes her head.
It's fine. As long as you understand that you can't just judge people like that.
I'm sorry.
Natsuki sits back down.
You can't just compare friends like that and, like, measure who's better than who. Everyone's different.
I'm sorry. I just...
They seem to treat you like shit, so I'm just saying.
Right.
I just don't like people who want to hurt you.
Aww. That's so sweet.
It's very sweet. A moment of silence stretches between them.
They don't want to hurt me. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun.
I don't like that.
Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not.
You like it?
Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts.
Same.
Like how Monica can. She's good at these things. She's good at these things.
Oh, it's just a sound tool they're playing, yeah.
You good?
Oh, I see.
Not really. Also, I don't always want to help. Or want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. It's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're all like, "Aw, what's wrong? Is everything okay?" I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. The only one who understands that is you. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think.
Oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything.
I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener.
Thank you. You're also nice.
Aww. Just kiss already!
Right.
It's really hard for me.
Just do it!
Just
Make
do
your dreams
it! Right.
come true!
It doesn't come naturally at all. It's so weird because I always thought of myself as someone who can just say whatever's on my mind. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. I'm just talking to myself.
Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book.
Nipa! How come you like reading so much?
Oh, well, a lot of reasons. But I just get sucked into it so easily. It's so immersive. Like, I want to be a part of it.
NANI?!
I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kazik. Stretchies. I missed all kinds of
Oh,
redeems.
stretchies.
Wow. What am I doing?
That's okay. I will stretch that. Thank you.
Stretchies. Did we... Hang on. Oh, I missed the high and the howl. Sorry. I got the high. I didn't get the howl. Okay. Ow! There you go. Okay. We got that line right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Cool.
said that one. Especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. I feel like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways I've never felt with real people. So, in that way, it can sometimes feel more real than real life. So valid.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very valid,
True.
yeah.
Really? It's that hard for you to be around people, like, all the time?
Fairly often, especially in group settings. When people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all that, I don't know what to do, and I just disengage.
Oh. That doesn't get lonely?
I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course.
Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books?
All the time.
Same.
Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache. I don't know about wanting to be friends with the characters in my books, but honestly, a lot of the times I'll see a character and be like, I wish I could be them. Like, literally, just...
Right.
Understandable.
And there's a lot of characters too that I just want to hug, you know? Like characters that go through a
Yeah.
really hard time and I'm just like, I want to hug you so bad.
You deserve all the
Like,
love in the world.
for
you
real.
Precious, precious being.
Right? Yeah. Me too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. A lot. Like, more than anything. Alice is here! Hi, Alice!
Hello.
Oh, well.
After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's a mutual silence. One full of understanding.
Mm-hmm. That seemed rather short.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
True.
Okay, fair. I wonder how it's gonna go downhill and then work itself out.
Right.
Hey!
Do you want to take over the narrating, Momo?
Yeah, that works.
Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today.
Yeah, well, I missed your stupid face, so...
Lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in the stairwell much earlier, since it had been a good way of dodging her friends, when she didn't feel like seeing them. Today, she's holding a large plastic container in both hands.
Oh my gosh.
I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while.
Is that so?
Yeah. I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen them in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I would share with them too.
As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container.
You made cupcakes?
You know it. It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. You can take one if you want.
Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her fingers.
And this is where I just take the whole cupcake and just eat it all in one go.
Same. Sayori moment.
Right?
Aw.
How do you eat a cupcake gracefully? It's just impossible. So I just eat the whole thing at one time.
It's brown with dark green frosting, immaculately shaped into a floral pattern and topped with some kind of glittery powder. Words
Ooh.
art.
Words are hard. Yes.
How pretty.
I want a picture. I want to see what it looks like.
I just ate, so I may not be able to finish it. Are they for the club?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about it. I just made them.
Ah, I just thought that because green is Monica's favorite color, right?
Well, yeah, but that's not really...
Yuri takes a small bite.
This is green tea
That
flavored?
sounds so
That
good.
sounds-
That's
I want that.
so good.
Finds me a recipe right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like make those.
Mm.
I love green tea.
Same. I actually like green tea flavored things more than I do green tea.
Yeah,
Fair.
matcha stuff is so good.
It
like matcha
is.
ice cream and like
Mhm.
candies and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
matcha mochi.
I like cold green tea, but I really don't like warm green tea.
It depends on my mood, but yeah, I feel
Yeah, I usually prefer like black tea.
Yeah, yeah.
Some herbal teas are nice, depending on the flavor.
I'm more of
Oh.
a strawberry lemonade girl myself, but all drinks are
Ooh.
good.
Yeah, lemonade's good. Lemonade's good. Hot cocoa's good. There's so many valid drinks.
It is so true.
Oh, do you? I was just a random idea I wanted to try, so... Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. I just felt happy.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Usually when... Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again. I just wanted to do something nice. And this is something I happen to be good at. And I do know that you like them from past experience.
Mm.
When you say past... Oh, was it that one scene where she ate like 3 or 4 without thinking? I can't
I
remember.
think so. Probably.
Yeah. I think that was
Probably, yeah.
cupcakes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yuri turns red, recalling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she just settles for a disapproving look.
How did you get into baking?
Oh, well, I don't know. It just always kind of appealed to me. I'm actually really crappy at baking. I'm much better at cooking than I am baking.
Baking hard.
Baking is
I love
hard.
baking so much.
It's fun, but I usually always screw something up and I get upset. Well, a few years ago I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got like super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day. Hi, Mind! But it's something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like baking is like art, but when you get good at it, it gets more delicious too.
True. That's cute. I like that.
True.
I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic, knowing that it would just be eaten afterwards.
Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it.
I think I prefer to be on the receiving.
Ooh.
Yuri the bottom confirmed.
Ooh, hello? Damn.
You really are similar.
Oh my god. Truths are revealed in this last episode.
That's so funny.
Oh my god. That's my other favorite part about it. Ooh, Natsuki top confirmed. Oh my god. Oh boy. It's something I can do that makes a lot of people happy, like unconditionally. Ow! Ow! Yeah, you all can howl if you want. Everyone is always so thankful, and in that moment you get to be like the bringer of joy. I don't know, it just makes me feel
Valued?
yeah, I guess that. Hee. Alice is cute.
So you were able to make up with your friends today?
Oh. Stupid brain.
Theory moment.
Right? There wasn't really anything to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything.
You weren't? Maybe I misunderstood.
Aw, Alice, that's so nice. It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool, and that's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse.
So they're not going to stop?
I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It's just the way they are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. It's not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now and when I don't feel like hanging out with them.
Oh.
Just dump your dumbass friends. You have new friends now.
True.
I see.
But like, it's one of those things where when you're in the moment, you don't see that, you know? Like, it's not until after you've like made the decision and really realized it that you think, oh wow, they were really awful to me. Why did I spend so much time with them, you know?
Definitely, yeah.
The cupcake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinkles as Yuri clenches a fist.
I'm glad that that situation is resolved. And that you don't have to avoid them anymore.
Yeah, me too. And I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on.
Yeah.
I know that the cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me, but it's the best I can do. Aww. She's trying her best.
It's really sweet.
That is super sweet. That's how I feel when I write people like little shorts or poems. I'm like, this is what I can do, so here, have this. It doesn't feel like much, but...
Right.
So you can have the rest of them.
Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Yuri's feet.
It seems okay on my end. You can change the quality or maybe update your browser, like refresh. Sometimes that helps me.
Yeah, it's okay on my side right now.
Yuri stares at the box. Then she shakes her head and slides them back.
You should save them for your other friends.
But I made them for you. Oh,
Natsuki's voice whines as she protests.
precious baby.
I know. And I like them very much. Exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. And if this is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not going to take that from you.
No, they were for making you happy.
You make me happy.
These two.
Gay.
Listen.
Gay.
Listen, you two, get a room.
Literally?
You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you. And be your friend.
Oh. CG, CG.
Yes.
Let's go.
Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes.
Okay. Ems has a tea time for us.
Okay. She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms.
Natsuki.
I'm such a bad person.
Yuri stammers, feeling panicked.
Aww.
I didn't mean to say something bad.
Thanks for the shoutouts, Alice. Oh.
Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes.
You didn't. I just...
Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs, but struggles to speak through them.
True. I did create the friendship. Look at me. I just really hate myself sometimes. And it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me. Like I don't deserve it.
I'm sorry.
That's valid. I feel that all the time.
Self-confidence struggle be
Oh
like.
yeah. No, I am. I'm so difficult, and I can't think of even a single thing about myself that somebody would like. Aww. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. I just thought it was my chance to be a good person, like to be nice and to do things you wrote about in the letter. I knew if I tried in the club, Sayuri and Monica would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it.
You know, I think a lot of those negative things too about myself. I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinize everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too.
Valid, same.
So I understand some of that through my own experience. And that's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself.
Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues, then hands them to Natsuki.
Monica told me it takes a good person to reflect on these things. The desire to improve yourself, that makes you a good person. So don't worry so much.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
The first step is realizing it and trying to do better.
Also, there are things about you that people would like, so
Like what?
like how you're fun for people to be around. And you're not shy, and you know how to make people laugh. And you're very passionate about things, and you know how to take the lead. And you care a lot about other people. And just a lot of things.
Oh. Well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed.
Well, you're the one who asked.
Okay.
And don't you think I feel embarrassed?
Natsuki tries to hide a smile, then she sighs as it fades again.
Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, but then I keep coming back for some reason.
Because you're gay.
Right?
Is that bad?
Just really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so ditching him all the time feels like, I don't know. These are the side stories, so they take place, like, before all the horror stuff. Yeah, so that's why.
Feels like what?
Yeah, all the side stories are just love stories. Pretty much. At least in my mind they are.
Yeah, same.
Natsuki's voice gets quiet.
Maybe I'm scared that they'll get mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know what to do.
She pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles while she thinks to herself.
What would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you?
Happy for what?
Happy that your new club is making you happy.
Well, that's just not a fair hypothetical.
Natsuki says that, but with little confidence in her voice.
I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy. And I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. It's probably what's making me feel so confused. Because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt.
Must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel like you're wrong just for being the person you are.
It really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? Goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things.
Natsuki presses her palms into her forehead and shakes her head.
I know what's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. so much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something so scary.
That is such a relatable line.
Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah. To do what?
You know.
To end. Or, oh, oops.
To end it.
With them?
Natsuki nods.
I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option.
I wasn't until recently. It's just one of those things where, like, it's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it, so much that it feels like that's just how your life is. And throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life, and it makes me feel sick to think about.
Natsuki sighs.
It's just really scaring. It's terrifying.
What are you scared of?
I don't know, a lot of things. Like being alone, not having anyone to talk to or hang out with, not being able to replace what I have with them. And I don't want them to hate me, and I'm scared they'll hurt me for going against them.
Physically?
Not physically, but
Yuri clenches her fist.
Natsuki,
what?
if anyone ever thinks to cause you harm,
I've got a whole knife collection at home.
Yandere moment.
I will unleash hell upon them.
Basically. There we go. Yandere girlfriend be like,
Oh my god, I love Yuri so much. They're
Love it.
so good.
Natsuki snorts in laughter.
Don't laugh at me.
sorry, I liked that. That's all.
Oh. Well, I meant it.
I know you did.
Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look.
Ooh. I needed it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As the conversation lapses, Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri.
Just take them, okay? I don't want the other people to have them anymore.
Are you sure?
Natsuki nods.
I'm sure.
I will, then.
More for me.
I'll enjoy them.
Oh.
Natsuki looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to that feeling, knowing it will give her courage.
Ah, you're here first today.
Mm-hmm.
And you brought reading material.
Mm-hmm.
Natsuki is sitting in her usual spot this time. Or this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. Yuri sits down as well and opens her book.
It sucks when a good series has to come to an end. Like, it's such a big part of your life, and then one day there's just nothing left. Just makes you feel so empty. Valid.
Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book of this series.
No. That sucks.
But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever.
True. Maybe. But there are some things that I wish could.
On the other hand, have you ever read something that overstayed its welcome?
Yes. There are so many series that just kept going and going and going, and I'm like, bruh, why?
Me at Death Note.
Oh boy, right? Yeah, definitely. I can think of at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through, and the ending really sucked. So it sucks when something good has to end, but it also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. I guess it sucks either way.
Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end.
Yo. That's deep.
The two fall silent. They slowly eat while making their way through their respective reading material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all.
You don't... Ooh, she's about to ask her on a date. Hello? You don't go out during the weekends, right?
Date time, date time.
Please go on a date. Excuse me?
Like, with friends, at the mall, or downtown, or whatever.
I am not a total shut-in, you know.
Oh, my bad for making assumptions.
Well, I'm sure I go out less than other people, like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet with friends and arbitrarily spend time like that. I'm usually meeting with my board game group.
Ooh. Board game group?
It doesn't matter, it's just more nerdy stuff.
Board games are awesome.
They are.
Why do you ask, anyway?
I was just curious. I just realized that I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious.
Yuri looks at Natsuki and realizes that she's shaking.
Don't look at me like that.
Sorry.
Natsuki pulls her knees into her chest and puts her head down.
I can't take this.
Did I do something?
Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done.
I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier telling them. And I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their responses. Valid.
Mm-hmm.
And now it feels like I'm dying inside.
Oh. That's... I'm sorry.
CG. CG.
Totally unsure of what to do. Yuri can barely find any words of support to offer. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, barely above a whisper.
Help me. I feel sick, and I want to hit my head against things. Please help. I can't take this.
You may be having a panic attack.
With that realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes.
I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay?
Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breath, head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and sits on the step behind her. Then she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders.
Can you feel my hands?
Natsuki nods, her shaking becoming much more apparent through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle.
You're safe right now. You're in a good and safe place where nothing can hurt you.
Natsuki nods once more. Although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders, she can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck.
We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. Let's breathe in now.
Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise as Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together, although Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out.
Good. Let's keep going.
Yuri breathes in once more, and Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles while Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her weight into Yuri's palms.
Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out, and the weight of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe and comfortable physical space.
Minutes pass in silence.
Honestly, can I have like a Scylla therapist?
By now, the worst of it has passed, but Yuri is determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off her knees and her breathing has mostly steadied. Then she takes a final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yuri to let go. She stretches her arms.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is.
Don't have to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you.
Is that gonna keep happening?
It may, or it may not. We can take measures to help prevent it in the future, but I think it will naturally get better over time.
Natsuki motions to sit back down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her open book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover.
I don't think I could have gotten through that alone.
You're not alone.
Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap.
From now on, you don't have to do anything alone. That's so gay.
Honestly, I like just having someone there that understands that, like, you know, because mental health is just so awful, like, that people just don't get it. And having someone there that would, like, you know, do that with you and help you get through that time is, God, we all need someone like that. Like,
Absolutely, yeah.
I want like a
That's so
pocket
good
Yuri.
Right.
Every time I'm having a panic attack, pocket Yuri.
As she says that, Yuri tenses up. It's rare for her to openly share her thoughts. But something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki is so timid and uncertain of herself. Natsuki does such a good job at hiding it that it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it. And because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted. Demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. If you can accept that, for the first time, then perhaps you can begin the tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself.
Oh. Why is she grabbing her butt? This is so cute though.
Just gay things.
Right? That's so good. I love that. Do you really mean that? You're probably gonna regret saying that if you do.
Oh, so?
Because I'm probably gonna have a lot more free time during the weekends from now on. So you're giving me pension to be as annoying as I want and drag you around to a lot of places.
I
Lots
see.
of dates.
Dates.
Where is Natsuki's left hand? Well, you see. You know. But you already said it, so you can't take it back now.
I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then.
Mm-hmm. I know a good ice cream place. Ooh.
Well, that means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't remember? First day you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor. But for me, you said you had no idea.
Seriously? I don't remember that at all. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I said it was probably green tea.
Yuri shakes her head.
It's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together.
That's a good one. Chocolate and raspberry? How fancy.
How is that fancy?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that.
Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry.
Oh. Hey, strawberry is my favorite.
What a coincidence.
I think it helps to have something to look forward to. I still have the sick feeling in my stomach, but it's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing.
Is there anything better I could be doing?
Not that I know of. There's nothing that will make this easy for me. And you already did more than I thought anyone could. Come to think of it, we never talked about the letter you wrote. But I feel like we're way past that at this point. I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helped me understand my needs a little better. The way I like to be treated. And the kind of friends that I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place. Even though I was so scared of causing more problems.
I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into me here initially.
Oh, well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know. Nothing.
She came for the booty and she got the booty.
I may have tracked you down first, with the help of Sayori.
That's...
I love that Sayori is like the setting people up person. Matchmaker
But you said-
Sayori.
Mm-hmm.
I was shy, okay? I wasn't ready to, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Ooh woo, right?
I guess I'm glad you worked up that courage. Even if it was in your own way. I can tell that you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, and it will make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it.
Anyone? You mean, like you?
Yes.
Aw, look at that blush.
Like me.
You know, I could get used to this. Same.
Yay.
Literally,
As
so
long
gay.
as long as you don't tease me too much.
Fine. Just a little then.
That's fine. I like how uncertain everything feels to you or I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now. But I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings.
Thanks. It feels nice to be reassured. Oh.
The two girls continue their conversation through the remainder of lunch.
My OTP.
I love them.
I really, really ship them now.
But a new feeling hangs in the air, a feeling of greater certainty in the path forward. In just a few hours, there'll be another literature club meeting where the 4 club members will happily spend time together. Each of them, all with their own special qualities, have something unique they can deliver to one another. Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself. Since she's about to finish her long-running series, it would be best to have a new book lined up. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore. Together.
Bookstore date. Bookstore date.
Yes.
Book dates are like my ideal goal in life, honestly.
You have no idea how much I love them.
Oh.
So cute.
They're so cute.
I love it. Oh my god, okay. Taking the snapshot. Sending it to the right group this time.
They're so cute.
Love it.
Care about them.
I
just want
ship
the
it
best for
so
them.
much. Aw, thank you, Pat Boss Gaming. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thanks for stopping by.
I gotta reply to someone real fast. Okay. Okay. Love it. Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, any new... I don't see any other pictures. Oh, okay, it's all good. Why did the music stop again? Grr. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a small, potty break, and then we
Yeah.
can do this last one.
Very valid.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright. Everybody's muted. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
It's fine. It was just, we were just saying that we were back and that we're all equals and we're gonna play this story and I'm gonna narrate. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Short summary. Here we go.
Hey everyone. We're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking that since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know?
Oh, Sayori and I already came up with a really good plan.
Really? For the festival?
Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient routes so we can get most of them before the lines get too long.
I love her.
Hey, that has nothing to do with the club.
Well, you have to let me finish.
Alright, fine, go ahead.
Right, so basically we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we all eat together.
That's all.
That's all.
Wow. I got tricked by the same joke. Or tricked twice by the same joke.
Boo. Don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Ouch. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it.
No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really got a shot at showing it people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event.
Oh my gosh, yes! Sorry, I zoned out for a second. I was just joking, but that's a really good idea.
Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club.
Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club.
Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build.
Yeah.
It's too embarrassing.
Aw, but you'd have so much to talk about.
That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way.
Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right?
And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it.
Oh. You're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant.
It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter.
Right? Agreed.
Agreed.
I hate that phrase so much. I heard it like 6 million times throughout my life. And not once has it ever made me
Yeah.
feel better.
You can tell
Yeah.
Natsuki got that from her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, right? It's such a dad thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
Right. My bad. It's just a habit I need to break.
Well, anyway, who's gonna start?
I'll start. I was the first to join after all.
Wouldn't that be me?
No, I want to go first.
Fine, fine. You can start. I don't mind.
Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like, if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people, too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. Just Monica.
Just Momoka.
And she was sleeping.
Don't remind me of that. Oh gosh.
Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember the feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone having someone who knew even the bad things about me.
Asumi, hi. Your emotes are so cute.
True. And at that point, I knew the literature club was going to be a special place for a lot of people.
Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision.
Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too.
They're really good. I like them.
I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find other people who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of people I could be friends with, so when Sayori tried to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club, thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better.
Stretchies.
Stretchies.
I do need the stretchies. Ugh.
Tea time.
Good stretch. And a drink.
I'm behind on my water today, so I need those.
Yeah,
really do.
understandable.
You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed.
Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different than anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need.
Oh my gosh. You're so cute that I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute.
Hey, isn't that my line?
Oh. Well, for me, it's actually true, so.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn.
My heart.
Sayori takes some deep breaths.
Okay, fine. I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off.
I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest to get it over with.
Besides, you left out the most important thing that you could get out of this club.
I did? A girlfriend.
That too.
True.
Cute girls. Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes.
Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen.
Cupcake queen. Cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time.
No.
I can't eat that many cupcakes.
Yeah, true. Only Yuri can.
Hey!
Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside of the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them all out. It still hurts to think about.
I'm sorry, Natsuki.
It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to just ignore them. It took me a long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to reflect my feelings on when I was being, like, the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst.
Oh, Heather?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm narrating, aren't I? Natsuki's voice chokes a little.
We love you, Natsuki.
I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return.
That's not true. Natsuki. You've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that.
Hmm.
Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down.
Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes.
You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person.
Aww.
Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better. No, something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that.
I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would.
I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now.
There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. Or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think that being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people rather than to do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing?
I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. The things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand. Oh, that's...
You're good, you're good. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sari writes the word trust on the chalkboard.
Oh, this is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me. Not just my good side.
Wasn't Trust the name of the
The first episode, yeah.
Oh,
It's all coming together. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding.
I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself.
In that case...
Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect.
I always thought that I was a respectful person. But it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it.
Oh, I have another one.
Sayori writes balance.
Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person.
Wow!
That reminds me.
Yuri writes reflection.
I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me.
It's great. We have a whole list of things now.
Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez.
You could have just asked.
Monica hands her piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board.
Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature?
It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature.
Friendship is magic.
Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature.
Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Picture.
Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right?
Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after.
Wait, can I brush my hair first or something?
Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us.
Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in.
Okay.
Okay, everyone ready? And click. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members.
Yeah. I have so many happy thoughts right now.
Happy gay thoughts.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem.
You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done.
Me too.
I think I would like that as well.
Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it.
That's okay.
The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same. But Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start.
Just move your hand.
Monica mouths to herself.
Right the way into your heart.
Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. All the backgrounds.
It's so cute. Oh,
Cute.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you so much, Dan. My heart is full of happy and gay. Thank you.
right. So good.
We're gonna watch these damn credits all the way.
Absolutely.
This has truly been a really lovely experience.
Yeah, it's been really good.
I really, really like these side stories so much. I'm so glad we did them.
Me too.
Me too.
I honestly like them more than the regular game.
Yeah, me too. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, you can tell the writing's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, you always improve with time, so...
Right. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the art was so cute too. Like all the CG and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
And the music was so good.
There's so much good music in the side stories. Like,
Yeah.
You did a great job.
So good. Aw, thank you, dear
Aw.
player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature.
Thank you. You're welcome. Aw, made with love. Aw. Well, my heart. Listen. Oh, my heart.
That's so cute.
They're so cute. Ah.
that's so good.
Oh, I love that. Aw, friendship and literature achievement unlocked. I'm so happy. That's so good.
It's really good.
Oh, there's a
silly
funny one.
Aw.
Cute. Oh,
love
I love
them.
Sayori's little face. That's
Sorry,
adorable.
with the cross-eyed.
I
Yeah.
need it. I love it. Aw. Alright. You guys
so
want both of
cute.
these?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
I love this one so much. They look so happy. And it makes me happy.
You're so valid.
Yeah.
Alright, let me... It's like the more I look at it, the funnier it gets.
Right. So good.
There we go.
Heck
All
yeah.
pinned forever. Maybe one day we can
So
use these as
cute.
like fan arts or something and try to recreate
I'm getting better at art. I will eventually draw this.
That,
one
that would
day.
be so cute.
I'm still missing a lot of these, so I don't know. Aw. That's really pretty.
Aw, that is really pretty.
I adore that.
Yeah, I'm missing a lot of them, so I don't know.
There's a lot of like conditional.
Yeah, like little things on the
Mm-hmm.
story that you just have to be lucky and hit, I suppose.
Right.
But
Guess we
you
will,
know, we did
figure
it.
that out. True.
We did it. I had a really great time. I really enjoyed all of this. I mean, I've played through the main game before this, but I mean, I know they added extra scenes and stuff. But to do it together was really, really fun. And I really liked
Yeah.
how everyone represented their characters and
Yeah, it was really good. It was very, very good.
yeah.
I had all the good times.
And whenever I come back from hiatus, oh, hang on. I'm going to do the collab command again so we can, one last time, call everybody out. Oh, hang on. It's just collab. There we go. Yeah, once I come back from hiatus, which I'm hoping it won't be too long, I just got to get a few more things, like, figured out, and I should be back. But yeah, the FurBabies will be back. I'm not sure what we're gonna be collabing, but we will find something. We will find something to do. So, so we can have this group back again. 'Cause I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. So
It's been really fun.
it's been really, really fun. So thanks everybody for sticking around through the end of the Dokies. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you all had a lot of fun. Let's see who we can raid here.
Let's take a look. Lots of people streaming.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people streaming.
Oh my gosh, yeah, literally my
I
list is
know,
so long.
Melissa and Misty are both streaming. I'm pretty close with both of them.
Wait, Misty is streaming right now?
Yeah, Misty Daydreams. I don't know if that's the same Misty.
Oh.
I'm sure there's multiple
was like,
people
No,
named
yeah,
Misty.
I have a friend named Mistia, and I was like, I don't see her streaming. Am I blind?
Oh, yeah. I know her too, yeah.
Yeah.
Different Misty. It's fine though. If anybody has anybody they like extremely want to go see, just shout out.
Oh.
I think whatever you're feeling. I don't have anyone who's doing like any special events.
Okay,
that I
yeah,
can
everybody's
think
just
of.
kind of, chilling. It looks
Just
like
streaming.
today. So, valid. All right. So there's the raid message. I'm gonna be raiding Misty Daydreams, who is doing arts. They are a really good artist, so definitely go check them out. Copy the raid message, let them know I sent you. As I said, we'll be around. Make sure you follow everybody and the FurBabies and the little collab thing there. Oh, I canceled the raid? What? What happened? Hold on. Hang on. Should come up. Hang on.
No worries.
What did I do wrong?
Sometimes Twitch
Just be like that.
True.
You already have a raid in progress, but it's saying that the raid was canceled. Do you guys see the raid up there? I do not.
I do not either.
I don't. I just
That's
ran canceled
weird.
as well.
Alright, let me refresh my page and try again, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
What? You already have a raid in progress. Okay, well then why aren't you doing the raid, silly? So what I will do is I'll just post the link to her channel or their channel, excuse me, and then I will just tell you guys to go over there.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, copy the raid message, tell Misty that I said hi, and we will be back sometime with some collabs in the future. So
Yeah.
I hope everyone had a really good time with this. I really enjoyed this. I'll be posting the VOD later to YouTube like I always do. And yeah, we will be back around, so no worries. Right.
Yeah, I had a great time personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I had a great time too. So thanks everybody so much for supporting. Really appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.